I have to say, I find it very hard to believe that there's only 5 monitors for this entire mall. You'd think there'd be at least another set, at least. I mean, come on, really. In the second game, there's like a whole like 12, at least like 12 monitors for just one casino place, I think, or something. I don't know. It's weird, but yeah, it's Seneca Bay apparently is an important place. And another source, if you can't tell, is going to be... Can you guess? Someone's from the sandwich shop. Oh, this guy. He looked pretty overweight from it. Jeez, Otis! I didn't know you that much of a bit of a asshole. Fortunately, I fell over here. And now I roll my way to the other side. Yeah. It's fun. Fun times. There's another big loading screen here that I'm cutting out. 48 hours. Time flies in this game. This game is about 6 to 7 hours because of loading screens. And you may be like, oh, that's a really short game. There's infinite mode, which can last up to 14 hours for the best stuff, and overtime, which adds. The thing with the game is, well, the main story can be up to 8, maybe 9 hours. The thing with the game is, though, it's meant to be played over multiple times. It's the beauty of it. So now we got a decent wait here for the photo challenge. I don't want to go and do something else because I don't want to risk it, so speed up time. Now we gotta pick the erotic picture that I told you to get earlier, which hopefully you got earlier, because it's too late now.
Beginner's luck. That's all. Let's have one more. Just one more contest, Frank! Be here tomorrow at noon. We'll settle this.
I almost feel sorry for him. He seems really upset that I kind of beat him in his own game. Hopefully that doesn't turn around for the worst. So anyways, let's continue on. We're doing the Hatchet Man next. Nifty thing Actually, I remembered. I can't roll if I'm on a skateboard. But the durability for the skateboard is 3 hits, and now it's like 9 hits, so I can hit 9 zombies and then it just breaks on me. Knee drop, best move. Second. It's tied with jump kick. No, it's so it just kind of scoot my way over to over here. I could take the shortcut, but it would take me to the opposite side of the North Plaza, which is where I'm going. It would take me to the opposite side of which I need, and I need to go to this side, which is there's the shop right here, compared to the other one, which I've shown as food supply. Nice little map of the mall there. I like that. I like the layout. Let's go over here and into here for another psychopath fight. Actually, just reorganizing my stuff some. And of course getting bit because, yeah.
You can't tell me, can you, fella? Oh yeah, I know why. It's because you're Viet Cong. I'm right, aren't I? You are nothing but a filthy communist! You, son, are gonna tell me where the gorilla's hideout is. By the time I'm done beating information out of you, you are gonna be begging for death to come take you away.
Now, this is one of the more difficult and annoying boss fights because he's a lightning bruiser. He's fast and he'll hit you, do some damage, and then run away. This is one of the few boss fights that actually took me a while, even though I did have the ultimate weapon. So yeah, it's just that when he jumps in there, though, there's a prestige point bonus picture, which you can get if you can, which I don't bother because it is not enough time to get it. I did do it once though. That was earlier when I kind of was still fairly new to the game. So he'll do that. He'll sometimes stay on top of all the stuff, throw smoke bombs at you, and you can't smoke bomb while you get a small coughing fit and you can't move. So then he'll just throw bombs at you, grenade you. You can get on top, or else he'll just slice you and kick you off. And you know, well, fuck, you know, it's just great. Oh, I got a hit on him. I don't know why the hit detection is weird. Also, by the way, he's voiced by Steve Blum. You can tell because Steve Blum has one voice for all characters he does, and he seems to have a lot. I don't know why. It's voice actors. They have a lot of talent, you know, flexibility, but some of them, Steve Blum, have seemingly only one freaking voice, and they have tons of characters. I don't get it. He's great. He's good and all. It's just it's not really original. He even voices another he voices another character in this game that we fight soon after, actually, and he has like the same voice. It's only slightly different. It's annoying. And that's what happens when you get caught in the smoke. You're vulnerable. Even though I jumped away, I still got hit. Maybe I should have rolled away. Fortunately, he stays up there. I don't know why. I guess I have to go chase him down or something. From up here, you can't. Come on, Clifford. Boom, boom, boom. Where are you? Oh, there. Come on. Come up here.
You. Over there. Here. Take this. My granddaughter. She was done in by those damn zombies. When I heard her scream, I just lost it. Everything went white suddenly. The war, it wasn't over. Not for me. It never ended.
There's a few points I like to make. His character is pretty much the only psychopath that is actually psychotic. That is, well, the only psychopath that's not really just psychotic. He's just having, you know, post-stress master. He's just hallucinating that he's in a Vietnam flashback. Unlike the other guys who are like, oh, you must be a bad guy, so I need to kill you. He's actually like, you're the bad guy in this war that I need to destroy because of my country. And also the granddaughter on his photo is the same as the intro movie, that if you wait around. Health item. Good to know if you're doing overtime, but not now. These guys can only be saved if you kill them. I don't remember if I'm going to save them. I think I remember. Yes, I do. So, join bonus. I try to save them. Spoiler alert, it doesn't go out too well. So now that's done, I should probably... Restaurant Man, the Coward... Those are just for more survivors. I really should head back to the safe house now. With these guys, hopefully they actually get there. I should just abandon them now. What are you doing? I don't want to leave. I'm having a fit. Bitch, you're gonna die if you don't hurry up. Yeah, dang. Rich. Idiot. Also, the model for Rich is the same as the guy in the beginning when you were flying over the town in the helicopter with, you know, taking pictures. He's the guy that was on the car thing. That's what they're called, cars. Funny enough, really, they reused a couple models. Like, if you can tell, a lot of or a couple of the survivors in the very beginning in the entrance plaza were reused as zombie models. And there's actually a survivor later on, or a couple rather, that we meet up with that have the same character model as some zombies. Really, they just use their models, tweak them a little, because they already had them. There's a lot of zombie models, but there's also a lot of repeats, especially among them and survivors. Speaking of survivors, these guys are kind of being dummies, especially Josh here. You're here! I'm over here! Save me! I'm right next to you! Oh, I just want to kill them all right now. Now the machete I got actually from the dude. What I like to do is there's 3 psychopath weapons, bladed weapons actually, that I like. There's this, a sword, and a meat cleaver. You'll get those much later. And these guys were right on my ass.
Behold! The end of the world is upon us. Death itself has overflowed upon the world, defiling us all. The only path to the salvation of the soul is the purging of the tainted blood! Non-believer in our midst. If we are to achieve salvation, his blood must flow! He must be purged! Spill his blood. The blood of the heretic!
So now the cultists are going to be around the mall. They're both awesome and terrible at the same time because they take a bit of damage to kill, and each when you kill gives you 500 XP, which is... What the hell are you doing, Rich?
Over there.
He's dancing! By the way, the restaurant man's in here. If you rescue him, you have to do a quest for him later. That is pretty much saying, bring me food or else I'm taking everyone and leaving. It's stupid. Anyways, these guys, they give you 500 prestige points each, which is awesome if you need to level up. But, oh, they also have an attack, a bomb, where if you're outrun them, they'll jump, and if they get you, you can just push them off. Those two are being idiots over there. So, yeah, let's kick them. But if they spew out mist in your face, they, and you get caught in it and you start coughing, it's almost GG, because then you get taken to the area, which I said was secret earlier, and they strip you of all your clothes and weapons, and you only have a box with something in it, whatever it is, and a small little stool thing. You have to fight off a horde of them, but you're gonna get a sword, I think, so hey, it's kind of okay. But the most important part is you lose everything in your inventory, which means you have to recollect all these books again. Which is why I try to stay away from them as soon as I can, as much as I can. And that dude in the white robe, spoiler alert, he is a psychopath that you can fight later. And once you fight him, the cultists go away. So that's good. Plus, it's kind of cool. It's zombie. This is all obviously science. The zombie stuff is explained. Oh, crap. The cause, how the zombies came to be, and how everyone's infected is explained later. If it hasn't been already, it's explained through science. It's all science. It's all scientific. But these guys are all like, it's the gods' work, which is interesting. I love having a good evil cult in a zombie thing, regardless of whether they're zombies or not, and these survivors are being dumb. See what I mean? They just get comboed, and they're like, oh, okay, I'm good. Oh, no, okay, I'm good. And then they just keep getting hit and comboed and grabbed, and it's just dumb. So I just don't bother with them. It's so bad. I set a waypoint over there, and the guy starts running back.
Over there.
Yeah, it's so bad. It's fixed in later games for the most part. At least the survivors in the later games are competent enough to not get comboed and crapped on all the time. It's so balls. It's so bad. Do I even save you? I don't even know. No, I don't. You're not worth it. None of you are worth it. The pain it takes. Yeah, Restaurant Man, if you save the guy, he has a request later saying, hey, I'm not sure about the food here because I'm a fat ass and I eat like 50 burgers a day. Bring me more food or else I'm going to take everyone and leave. And then you... and the thing with that is, whatever room he's in, all the survivors in that room, he takes them all with him and they're all considered dead. So if you're doing a 50 survivor run, it's balls. It's really balls. So Josh and Jennifer saved Jennifer just to have her die. I don't care. It's like I say, the rolling is annoying, and the survivor mechanics are dumb, and it's just an all-around pain in the ass to get them back, which I don't feel like doing. So I'm gonna go back here and continue onwards. Then that'll be it. Just have a bit of a wait. So see you next time then.